The next speaker is Devon Brown from Advocates. Advocates helps more than 30,000 adults, children, and family members facing serious life challenges to live, work, and thrive in their communities. Devon is a Dayhabilitation Program Manager who has provided dedicated and compassionate care in the human service field for 19 years. Devon.
Hi, everyone. My name is Devon Brown, and I am a Dayhabilitation Program Manager at Advocates, Inc. I support individuals with disabilities. I want to offer my story and experience for the participants and legislators at this event in order to support Senate Bill 120 and House Bill 266, an act of establishing a loan repayment program for direct human service care workers. I am originally from a very small town in the heart of Down East Maine. I grew up in an impoverished home with an abusive stepfather where hunger and fear were the norm. I left home at 15 and eventually found myself living in a group home in Bath, Maine. It was there that a life consisting of more than just survival became more than just a dream. During my time there, with friends, safety, stability, and 3 meals a day, I began to believe I could have more. Struggle is not new to me. In fact, it's something that's made me who I am. I attended the University of Maine until the summer of 2002, when I attained my first job in the human service sector, working in the Dayhabilitation program. Dayhabilitation, or Dayhab, is a federally funded program that provides therapeutic and recreational services to those in the disabled community. The summer I began working in Dayhab, I fell in love with the work and I knew I had found my calling. I feel truly lucky to be in a field I love and for which I feel such passion and commitment. For the last 19 years, I've grown immeasurably, starting off as an activity specialist and working my way up the ladder to now a program manager. I've had the pleasure of working in multiple roles, including providing hands-on support to individuals served in supervisory roles, providing support and training, while working cohesively among an amazing team of staffs and peer. But during the time I went to school, I incurred student debt, around $25,000. This is a story that is so familiar to many of us. While I have never wavered in my belief that human services is the field in which I want to spend my professional life, the difficulty of making ends meet, especially with student debt, has always been a tremendous challenge. My ability to simply pay all my bills, put gas in my car, and pay for groceries is a rob Peter to pay Paul situation, in which something always comes up short. Most often is everything after bills and rent. During my time with student debt, I've made some difficult choices, including opting to make my car payment in lieu of my student loan, hoping I could catch up the next month. And eventually I wound up in default. I have since dug my way out of that hole and have established a payment plan. However, I've had to come to terms with the fact that paying off this debt will take the rest of my life. This has hindered my ability to continue my education, as more debt would only lend itself to more financial difficulty. Living more than a hand-to-mouth existence while doing what I love requires another job. However, I fear that will take a toll. I cannot fathom what a burden those with families to support must struggle with, and how thin they must have to spread themselves to simply do what must be done to keep providing care to vulnerable populations. What we do is emotionally, physically, and mentally demanding, and the individuals with whom we work deserve no less than our 100%. Our consistency and commitment helps enable our individuals to excel and live their best lives, which is an innate right of every human. To commit oneself to a difficult job while struggling to make ends meet is a sacrifice inherent to the field as it currently stands. Something needs to change to make things better for all of us, staff and people served alike. I ask legislators in attendance today to support Senate Bill 120 and House Bill 266. The student loan repayment program for human service workers wouldn't solve all the problems in our sector, but it would help individuals like me make ends meet and allow us to continue providing high quality services to the consumers in our care. They deserve nothing less than the best, and this bill would allow us to keep caring for them in that way. Thank you for your consideration, and I appreciate your support.
Thank you, Devon, for those heartfelt words.